Clearwater, for most of the summer, is kind of a destination point. Cabin goers from the city head up to the cabin, and they pass through Clearwater. Everybody knows of our restaurants, the Travel Plaza, the Keys Kettle of the kind of the small niche. So they stop by, they flood the town on the weekends, and we get to showcase the city. So we have a lot of ready-built lots for residential. Our Economic Development Authority has been very active in the last 2 years, forming some growth incentive programs. We've been really reaching out, trying to recruit or pass our information along to developers on the residential side. Commercial-wise, we're looking to attract new business, industrial, commercial. So from the economic side of things, the city is doing financially well. We've got dollars set aside to invest and prepare for growth. Yeah, for about the last year, it's been on the council's agenda. It's part of our capital improvement plan. We had some water mains that were inspected, found to be out of date, needing replacing. We have what we're calling the Northeast Area Street Project. And so all those residents, we've walked through some public hearings, we've gotten some good feedback. We walked through the feasibility reports, kind of the typical things that cities have to go through. So at the end of the day, we're looking at new construction potentially starting next year. Residents, like other cities, will be walking through the assessment process and trying to walk through what portion the city is taking up in their budget and what portion is assessed. So before I came into office, we had previous councils. They worked really hard. In 2006, 2008, there was a voter-approved half-cent sales tax. And so the area businesses contribute literally half a cent of every dollar into this fund. From 2008 till now, it's been collecting. And we had some red light as far as what we could spend it on. Some of the language in the bill had gotten vetoed down at the Capitol, Minneapolis, St. Paul. And that just recently here in the last year or so has gotten the green light, so to speak. So we had a red light, now we have a green light, and in 2013, we had that get approved. We created a parks board. So we have a half-cent sales tax. It has just under $1 million in it. We have 5 parks, and our committee, the board on the parks, they're walking through kind of a capital improvement plan, creating the map. So in the next 20 years, our parks are making significant upgrades. We can construct, we can make improvements. We're not able to hire staff to maybe man them or upgrade any sort of capital expenses. But yeah, so we're looking for different things as far as basketball courts and splash pads and the general playground equipment. Most cities in the 80s and 90s, a lot of us had rainbow systems, kind of that traditional lumber. And now a lot of things are moving towards the everlasting systems, the rubber and kind of that weather-resistant stuff. So yeah, very excited. Again, within the last half year, we've been meeting with MnDOT and just staff, myself, working through some of the details before it eventually was presented in a public hearing. What they're doing is they're building a brand new bridge, wider, stronger, better, and they're building that just downriver from the existing one, literally 10 feet, 20 feet away from the other bridge. And so once that bridge gets constructed, it's slated to start in July of 2015, potentially being done in 2016. Once that bridge is operational, they're going to be then tearing down the old bridge. And what that means for Clearwater is, like I said, they're expanding the lanes. They're also adding some pedestrian walkway lanes that hadn't been there before. So almost double the size of the bridge width-wise. So yeah, it's more of a safety factor. It's planning for the future. And yeah, MnDOT's been really open with the communication. If our residents have questions, they're right there to answer them. So very pleased so far. Which is August 1st and 2nd, we have our Clearwater Heritage Days Festival. So like most cities, we latch on and find a niche, and that's what Clearwater has done for the last 25 or 30 years. We have a great Friday night parade. We have Friday night fireworks. We got the Lions dinner. It's just kind of a great goofy parade. We have different types of music. We've got family fun night, and like other communities, on Saturday we have kind of the physical events, softball and the 5K, and some of the beanbag toss. Every year it seems to people come up with neat ideas, and they want to try them out, and we give them this avenue. So the rodeo is always on the third weekend in August, and it's an entirely different group of volunteers. And with the rodeo grounds and the Silver Boat Salad Club, again the Lions Club steps in, and the Legion, and again the town expands and explodes 4 times its size, and it's crazy, and it's fun, and it's summer, and it's good rodeo and good music. So.
Absolutely.